Behind an unassuming set of iron doors lies a sanctuary where time is kept in chrome and leather. This isn't a garage, it's a living archive, a private museum where design is destiny and speed is memory. Welcome to the Gallery of Velocity, crafted by a collector who treats cars not as items, but as chapters in a larger, living design. In a soft wash of museum light, a machine older than the brand that would crown American prestige sits with the quiet authority of a whispered dare. The 1929 4.5L blower Bentley HR 3976 glows not with flash, but with a promise of velocity. The blower Bentley line pushed road-going engineering toward track-worthy extremes. The 4.5L engine, augmented by a supercharger, delivered usable torque in an era when speed was a bravado and a discipline. It raced in the 1930 French Grand Prix, finishing second, a testament to design that could endure as well as accelerate. 1955 Mercedes-Benz 300 SL Gullwing and Roadster. Under a precise wash of museum light, a pair of doors opens like wings, and speed resolves into shape. The 1955 Mercedes-Benz 300 SL Gullwing and its open-top sibling stand as twin faces of a single revolution, form that slices through air and function that dares you to follow. The 300 SL arose from post-war Germany's vow to redefine propulsion and prestige. It was transformed into a road-going legend with its iconic gullwing doors and a pioneering direct-injection engine. These cars didn't merely win races, they reshaped what a production sports car could be, marrying advanced engineering to a timeless sense of drama. 1939 Alfa Romeo 8C 2900 Mille. Hidden beneath a veil of soft museum light sits a streamlined silhouette whose lines feel both furious and elegant, as if speed and sculpture were collaborating on a single instrument. Its 2.9-liter inline-8 delivered a symphony of power and refinement, tuned for endurance racing across Italy's classic Mille Miglia route. With the Mille Miglia's lineage affirmed, the journey moves toward a 1938 Bugatti that many call the apex of art and speed, the Type 57 SC Atlanta Coupe, where engineering becomes myth and rarity becomes destiny. If this story speaks to you, take just a second to subscribe so together we can keep celebrating the art of timeless design. Car Segment 4, 1938 Bugatti Type 57 SC Atlanta Coupe. Hidden in shadow, a teardrop of aluminum and shell-like curves rests, as if sculpted by wind itself. For Lauren, this is the ideal fusion of art and engineering, the car as a sculpture that can bite with purpose. Its scarcity mirrors his belief that some chapters of history should be guarded as treasures rather than traded. With only a few examples extant, auction records affirm the Atlantic's position as one of the most coveted collector cars. It's a flag planted at the crossroads of rarity, provenance, and flawless execution. The car's gleam catches a low museum glow. The boat tail tapers into the room shadows, while the cockpit reveals leather and brass that echo a human-scale luxury. 1930 Mercedes-Benz SSK Count Rossi. A bare chassis of mystery gives way to a unique silhouette. Then the full body emerges as if from a dream. One of 42 SSKs, this car's chassis ran the early world of touring and Mille Miglia routes. A bespoke body, built for a famed Italian aristocrat, makes it singular in the annals of Mercedes. Lauren's ownership of this rarest of a rare suggests a creed, the idea that absolute scarcity, coupled with bespoke engineering, is the truest form of automotive poetry. This Countess-bodied SSK carries an auction aura that surpasses most contemporaries, prized for both provenance and period-correct restoration fidelity. 1962 Ferrari 250 GTO. In a hush of lighting, the GTO's silhouette feels less a car and more a myth pressed into alloy. Built for FIA Group 3 racing, the 250 GTO represents Ferrari's midfield dominance in the early 1960s. Only 36 were made, each vetted by Enzo himself, making ownership an admission to a private club of legends. For Lauren, the GTO embodies the marriage of racing discipline and street-ready elegance, the ultimate proof that performance and beauty can coexist in a single machine. The GTO is the holy grail of collectible Ferraris, with private sales and public auctions setting astronomical benchmarks. A survivor of decades of reverence and restoration, it remains a crown jewel of any serious collection. 1954 Ferrari 375 Plus. A stately long hood and a race-bred aura announce a car that wears power with restraint. The 375 Plus carried Ferrari's late 50s aspiration, greatest hits of speed tuned for endurance and early Formula One exposure. It forged a legacy of engineering bravura, even as disc brakes and other modernizations were still centuries ahead. For Lauren, the 375 Plus embodies the leap from raw ferocity to measured, road-legal artistry, speed that consults with elegance rather than devours it. The 375 Plus is a cornerstone of Ferrari's racing lineage, beloved by connoisseurs and commanding attention at auction as a bridge between old speed and new style. A stately long hood and a race-bred aura announce a car that wears power with restraint. The 375 Plus carried Ferrari's late 50s aspiration, greatest hits of speed tuned for endurance and early Formula One exposure. It forged a legacy of engineering bravura, even as disc brakes and other modernizations were still centuries ahead. The 375 Plus is a cornerstone of Ferrari's racing lineage, beloved by connoisseurs and commanding attention at auction as a bridge between old speed and new style. 1998 McLaren F1 LM. The LM's profile drops like a blade, the silhouette a blade of speed, the aerodynamics precise enough to cut air into a whisper. The F1 LM marks McLaren's homage to the 1995 24 hours of Le Mans endurance domination, distilled into a road-legal form with weight reductions and performance refinements. Lauren's ownership of an LM places him at the apex of collector-auteur sensibility. One-off engineering, road-legal legend, a link between racing victory and road-going theater. With only a handful produced, the LM achieves near-mythic status in modern collectible circles, often eclipsing standard F1 values at auction and in private transfers. 1955 Porsche 550 Spider. A compact, spider-like silhouette that seems to hum with scalding air when you pass it. The 550, Porsche's first purpose-built race car, debuted in 1953 and quickly proved itself on Europe's toughest tracks, inspiring a lineage that would become the backbone of Porsche's mid-century legend. For Lauren, the 550 is the genesis of modern Porsche performance, an icon that seeded a philosophy of lightweight engineering with racing DNA. Number 61 sits among the most coveted of the 550s, a survivor with a storied competition pedigree and a rare presence in contemporary auctions. 1958 Ferrari 250 Testarossa Spider. A lean, low-slung Spider with a whisper of exhaust catching the light. The Testarossa Spider was Ferrari's answer to the endurance circuit of the late 1950s, combining lightweight construction with a V12 heartbeat designed for long straights and tight curves. Lauren's pair of Testarossa Spiders embodies the dual passion for ferocious speed and meticulous restoration, an homage to Ferrari's relentless pursuit of balance between performance and beauty. The Testarossa Spider remains among Ferrari's most valuable and collectible open-top classics, commanding record prices and reverent attention in auctions and museums. 2015 Ferrari LaFerrari. A hypercar in the dawn of hybrid velocity, its surface gleams with a quiet menace. The LaFerrari represents Ferrari's synthesis of Formula One technology and road-going speed. Among the most coveted modern hypercars, LaFerrari keeps pace with the brand's historic prestige and marks a new epoch in collectible technology and design. This collection is a testament to design that endures. Each car is a crafted artifact, proof that precision, lineage, and taste can shape culture as surely as any runway or racetrack. What you've seen is stewardship in action, a life built on preservation, not possession. Pre-war coachwork, mid-century aerodynamics, and modern hybrids sit together to show how ambition evolves without losing its soul. Legacy here is a responsibility to document, protect, and inspire future generations to dream boldly while respecting history. Thank you for watching. May these machines remind us that history isn't a museum's past, but a living horizon.